Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. And man, today we have a crazy list for you guys here. Today we are going to be playing Nahiri, the Unforgiving, in a 4-colored full-on creature deck. So it's going to be a standard best of 3 list with the average converted mana cost 2.9. It has 21 creatures, 13 non-creatures, and 26 lands. And these are our colors here: white, blue, black, and red. So 4-color, full-on 4-color, everything fully castable here. Nahiri the Unforgiving. So this card sucks, right? I mean, it's awkward to start the video this way, but this card is terrible if you don't play it in the right deck. Obviously, the equipment part is just awful, right? I mean, it does nothing. It's too clunky, too slow. The draw discard is very good, which I like. And the fact that you can manipulate the +1, the first one that says until your next turn, up to 1 target creature attacks a player each combat if able. The fact that you can manipulate that can be rather decent here and there. But what we're focusing on is the 0 ability of this Planeswalker. It says exile target creature or equipment card with mana value less than Nahiri's loyalty. From your graveyard, create a token that's a copy of it. That token gains haste. Exile it at the beginning of the next end step. So it doesn't sacrifice at the beginning of next end step. So you can't reanimate something and expect it to die and get value off of it. No, it gets exiled, which is exactly why this card sucks, right? The thing just gets exiled. It doesn't get sacrificed. So you have to be aware of what you're reanimating. So the reason why I'm playing a relatively low curve creature deck here is because when you bring down Nahiri with Phyrexian mana, it comes down as a 3 loyalty Planeswalker, right? And that's the sad part. You only get to reanimate a 2 mana or 1 mana creature if it has 3 loyalty. Because the other part that sucks about this card is the fact that says exile target creature or equipment with mana value less, not equal to or less, it's just less than Nahiri's loyalty. And this is the part that sucks, right? So if it has 3 loyalty, you have to reanimate something that's 2 mana or 1 mana. If it has 4 loyalty, you can reanimate a 3 mana creature. If it has 5 loyalty, you can reanimate a 4 mana creature. But if you cast this card for 4 mana without paying the Phyrexian cost or the Phyrexian mana cost, it comes down as a 5 loyalty Planeswalker. So we can easily cast a 4 or reanimate a 4 mana creature that has haste and that gets exiled sadly at the end of the turn, or reanimate anything for 4 mana or lower if it has 5 loyalty. So playing this card or building a deck around this card was extremely hard, extremely terrible. I tried it in multiple decks here and there. You can make something happen. You can even just have it as a 3 mana Planeswalker similar to Liliana that just has a discard draw effect and a reanimator deck reliably, and just go from there and have like a 2 mana creature that you can reanimate, like a Bloodtithe Harvester, which is great with Nahiri, by the way. And you can go from there. But I wanted to go the full-on value pile from Nahiri here, and 4 colors is what we got. We're playing Elesh Norn 2 copies here as well, because when we reanimate things, they're all enter the battlefield effects, because since our creatures get exiled at the end of our turn, we don't get value off of them, so we wanted them to give us value as soon as they enter the battlefield. So all of our creatures are here have ETB effects, and we're playing Elesh Norn for that specific reason, so that they can trigger twice. So our creatures of choice are Raffine's Informant. It can play well with our theme here. Raffine's Informant can discard a creature that we can later on reanimate with Nahiri. It can cycle through a land if we're flooding, which is exactly why I'm playing 26 lands. Also, it's a 4-color deck, so at least 26 lands, right? So we can hit our colors. So Raffine's Informant can trigger twice through Elesh Norn, can connive twice. We're playing Cathartic Pyre that can act as removal or discard draw, and it discards 2 creatures, which is good. Bloodtithe Harvester, obviously you get it back right away. It has haste, so you can remove something right away. And if you have an Elesh Norn on the battlefield, you get 2 blood tokens right away, and you can kill something that has 4 toughness or less. Reckoner Bankbuster, obviously here just for card draw, card advantage, and it's just a crewable, it's a good combat artifact, right? Inspiring Overseer can draw you cards. Ether Channeler can bounce a non-land permanent. Usually we have the Channeler here for tokens. It's extremely good against tokens. It can bounce a non-land permanent, draw you a card, or make a 1/1 bird. And if you have an Elish Norn on the battlefield, it's even better. Fellstinger here, when you bring it back or you hardcast it, you know, it can exploit, draw you cards, or just even have a Death Toucher that can attack through and force your opponent to block with something that they might not want to block with. So very good. Mallocator here, Purity Overseer, it's just a 1/1 for 3 mana, and when it enters the battlefield, it creates a 3/3 basically, and this is what we like to see here. We usually sacrifice the Mallocator to Fellstinger or Eaten Alive here, just so we can put, you know, the creature to use, and then just leave the battlefield with a 3/3, right? Irritai Resurrected here is obviously extremely good, especially with an Elish Norn on the battlefield. You can kill 2 creatures or 2 planeswalkers, or you can even just cast it to counter a spell, right? And then 1 farewell for our as an insurance policy, because we don't have any main deck enchantment and artifact hate. So 2 Eaten Alive here, we wanted to find a way to sacrifice these creatures when they come back, so that we can get at least value off of them. We're not just getting them back, attacking with them, and then having them get exiled. No. So Eaten Alive is here for that specific reason. Also Fellstinger is here for that reason as well, and it's also a good card. You know, you hit the 0 loyalty effect of Nahiri, you get a Fellstinger, it can even exploit itself, you draw 2 cards, right? So that's very good. Within the sideboard here, we have a pretty insane sideboard here for any kind of matchups here. 2 Spell Pierces and 2 Disdainful Strokes for our slow decks here. You usually sideboard the Spell Pierce here instead of a Cathartic Pyre, or the Disdainful Stroke instead of the Cathartic Pyre. Unlicensed Hearse for Graveyard Hate. Loran of the Third Path as enchantment and artifact hate. We can also get the Loran back with Nahiri, which is amazing. An extra copy of Farewell. 2 more Eaten Alives for our very, very heavy creature matchups. We talked about Disdainful Stroke here. We usually sideboard it in instead of like we cut 2 Reckoner Bankbusters for Disdainful Strokes, or we cut Cathartic Pyre, or we might even cut Eaten Alive here. We're also playing Nimble Larcenist as a 3 mana creature here that can act as a discard, right? We can discard some big spells like Invoke Despair, Gix's Command. We can discard counter spells. We can discard sorceries like an opposing Farewell, or just Planeswalker Hate, or even Graveyard Hate. And Corpse Appraiser is here for our creature matchups as well. You obviously can play Shieldred the Apocalypse, but it does nothing. It doesn't have an ETB effect, and I wanted my creatures to have ETB effects, right? Enter the battlefield effect, so that once we reanimate them and they get exiled, at least we got some value off of them. So very straightforward within the mana base, 4-color mana base. Everything is castable here. We're obviously running all the dual lands here. I cut 2 of the legendary lands to make room for more dual lands. We're also playing the fast lands here because we do need them on turn 2, and on turn 3 everything has blue in it, right? The Shipwreck Marsh, Storm-Carved Coast, also Deserted Beach on turn 3, because our black cards are our blue cards are turn 3 onwards, so we're fine with the slow lands for turn 3 onwards, right? So yeah, with that being said, very tight-knit deck, and very, 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 very good deck here. I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's surprisingly reliable, and it's been a lot of fun to play. So let me know what you guys think down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. If you do, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, or if you find any value within the content, or if you've been enjoying it so far. And with that being said, thank you guys for your continued support, and I'll see you guys later with another video. Okay, opponent is on the play, and we are on the draw with a 2-land hand and 3 drops only. That's a mulligan. That's an even more awful hand. Yep. We can always discard the Irritai. Bankbuster. Yeah, this is extremely slow. 26 lands does not seem like it's good, to be honest. Alright, yeah. Here he has to leave, I guess. It had to be a 4-drop here. Delver turn 1 will tap lands for us. That's game. Let's move on to game 2. Let's just move on to game 2. Alright. Okay. Removal, huh? So Spell Pierce seems like it's something here. Arsonist as well. Okay. I'm no longer interested in that game, to be honest. We run 26 lands. We open with a 2-land hand. We mulligan, we get a 2-land hand. And now we're just gonna flood here. But we can try this. That's magic for you. Rot Priest. Okay. So they're playing the Simic Rot Priest deck in best of 3, huh? See if they have protection here. Nope. Alright, even better. Okay. Oh, of course. What's new? Another Rot Priest. That's regular, huh? Of course you open with 2. Easy one for our opponent here. And this really sucks. Like, they're so lucky. This is 5 mana, bro? You gotta be kidding me. This has to be a joke. Okay. So this sucks. Let's see if we can target this Rot Priest here, but they're most likely going to protect it, right? Yep. So might as well just take the draw here. Try to fare well next turn. And if they have a counter spell, that'll be exceptionally bad for us. At least we have a blocker for this Rot Priest, and we're on 2 toxic counters here. They keep investing, which is good. I just hope they tap their blue mana. That's fine. You get to draw a card, and then they pass. Alright. Counter spell incoming. Okay. Of course. This is just crazy, bro. If you don't have a cheap 1 mana removal early, you die just too quickly. Too quickly. Okay. Alright. That's something at least. Sure. I mean, sooner or later they are gonna find something here, right? Like another rock priest. Okay. Interesting. We're gonna exploit this channeler here. Draw some cards. Actually, do we even need to? Not really. Just play a harvester here? Yeah? I guess so. They have something in hand. So playing the harvester here is pretty good for us because we can oh, okay, so it's just a land. I thought it was going to be a protection spell here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They are running Memory Deluge, bro. In a low curve deck. Okay. And the Storm Chaser Drake. How are you gonna run Memory Deluge in a low curve deck? Well, I guess this is where it works for them. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's try to put them out of their misery here. And hopefully draw a Nahiri. Hopefully. Yep. Desperate. 2 cards in hand, but going for Memory Deluge like that makes me think that they have nothing in hand besides that. Now they obviously do. They can hit a land here and another Rot Priest if they found one. But it's just a blue source. Sounds good to me here. Alright. Nice. Yeah, full powered Nahiri. Zero. We get a Inspiring Overseer. Yeah, why not? Draw a card. Gain life. Nice, another Nahiri. Crew. Yep, turn them sideways. It's pretty good. Drop a Harvester. Another one. Okay. And just pass. Nahiri's pretty clutch here. It can draw us cards or bring back some removal. I mean, that's the idea here, right? Okay. Merrick's. Viral spawning, sure. Then another Rot Priest, okay. Do you have a target for that Rot Priest? We're at 6 poison counters, so it all comes down to this, to be honest. Why would you do it this turn? Why won't you do it during my turn? Sure. Okay. Good game. That was really, really bad from our opponent there. So 3-3. Alright. Draw a card. Alright. They definitely should have done it during our turn, but I still think we had lethal, even if they would have. Okay. Memory deluge, huh? Do we like this? I mean, I do. Eaten alive. I think we do need Cathartic Pyre. I really think we do. What do we cut though? Okay, Bankbuster has been very good, but I really prefer to have more removal here against these small creatures because they're on the play and they can take over the game. Right? If they have protection after protection after protection. Spell Pierce is nice, and Cathartic Fire, okay. But we have a Nahiri in hand with no... a Nahiri in hand with no... Oh my god, they flip. Man, they've been so lucky with this Delver, it's insane. So lucky with this Delver. That buys us some time, at least. We need creatures, bro. We really need creatures. So, we don't have white. This is white, I guess. Okay. It's a nice draw. Next turn we can cast Nahiri and have Spell Pierce open. We cast the Tamiyo Safekeeping, okay. Nice. Alright, GG's. Not yet, but that's good enough. At least we can block this Delver now with the Flyer. All we needed was one creature, bro. Yes, do you want to attack me? Yeah, good game indeed, friend. Good game indeed. Alright. We're gonna plus here to get rid of some of these lands. We drew an Ether Channeler, okay. And we have a Spell Pierce in hand, which we can make some plays with. We can have them tap out. We can have, yeah, they have a lot of lands here, but it doesn't really matter for me that much. Okay. Ether Channeler can make us a blocker. And we can force one of them to attack. We can force the Ivy to attack. Alright. We can make a 1/1 bird. Yep. Play that. Just pass. Okay. Very inconsistent tempo deck, by the way. Rot Priest is okay. We can force the Rot Priest to attack. Another Nimble Larcenist. Let's see what they have in hand and then I'll decide. Probably another land, yep. Alright. Let's force that Rot Priest to attack.
Show me what you're made of.
swing back. Okay. Yeah, our opponent flooded a lot here. Another Storm Chaser Drake. I'm gonna block with the Channeler so we can get some cards. Draw a card. Yeah, we're flooding here as well. It's fine though. Should be okay. Okay. Viral spawning. Yeah, it's definitely not over yet. Yeah, this Spell Pierce isn't really doing much here now. Really? Okay. Yeah. Alright, I'll take that. It's good for us. We still have an Arganjo here. Elish Norn. Draw this card. Yep, and the Felstinger. Alright, so we're gonna draw 4 cards next turn if this Elish Norn survives. Interesting. Alright, let's force this to attack.
There is no running.
Yeah, but we kind of need to exploit, huh? Yeah, so draw only 2 cards, I guess. Decline. Okay, if we had another creature, then maybe, but... We can even reanimate the Elish Norn now if she dies. Yeah, but I'd rather just hold something up here. Yeah, they flooded a lot. But so did we, though. Okay. Wrathing Informant. Drop a land. Drop another land. And then, yeah. Alright. Draw this card.
The fight is inevitable.
Another Informant. Alright. Okay. So this is going well. Rot Priest. Good game.
Rise in your
Okay.
perfected form.
Nice. Alright. GG's. Thanks to our opponent for letting us showcase the deck more and more, showcase what it can do. Very good sportsmanship here from our opponent, and it's greatly appreciated here. A nice person, does not deserve to flood as much as they did, but they're running a high land count because of Memory Deluge, I bet. And that's why I said Memory Deluge is not to be in a deck with a low curve like that. So yeah, GG's to our opponent, and yeah, this is basically what the deck is about, right? Cycling through creatures, getting value off of enter the battlefield effects, or more value through Elish Norn, because Nahiri is only good when you have enter the battlefield creatures, right? It's not good when you have creatures that have effects when they die, because they technically don't die, they get exiled. So this is the only thing that Nahiri is good for. So yeah, GG's. Okay, we're on the play. Slow hand. but keepable, I think. A lot of slow lands, huh? Okay, opponent led on plains. And then a tap land, which I think they just drew. Nonetheless, here I think we go for Malachite or Overseer. I think we definitely should have played this tap now that I think of it, but we don't really have anything excuse me, in the graveyard for the Nahiri here. I think we do slam Nahiri though. We can draw this card with Nahiri.
I will cut down all in my path.
Discard the Malachite here for now. Okay. Wedding announcement is fine. Alright. Interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. Alright, play this tap. Get this. See if they want to take the block here. They probably don't. Just play an Inspiring Overseer here, I think. Even though getting the Bankbuster down would be good, but it probably is. But for next turn, I mean, we do want them to attack, right? Opponent is reading Nahiri here. Yeah, nobody knows what we're playing, to be honest. It's a completely brand new brew for me. Nice. Okay. At least when the creature leaves, it leaves behind a 3/3. That's why I included it in the deck anyway. And the 3/3 can be a lot of pressure. It can also crew Bankbuster, Shieldred's Edict. That's fine. And just an Edict here for our opponent. Okay. Alright. Just draw with the Bankbuster. They're attacking with one. The Bankbuster draw. Sure. Okay, that's a lot of creatures, huh? Yep, these wedding announcements running away with the game here, right? We can attack over the top at least. We need a channeler here, right? So that we can bounce these. Or at least get rid of them in a way. I'm gonna play a Bloodtide Harvester and pass here. Yeah, no reason for me to play any Nahiri into 4 creatures attacking. I mean, it's a 5 loyalty Nahiri though, but what does it do? It cycles through our hand, which is good. It can help us find answers, but we can just chill for now. Fill up our graveyard with creatures if they have a board wipe. Okay. Bankbuster draws. Sure. So, we need Loran here, right? Spell Pierce as well. Yeah. Okay. Save the draw. Raffine's Informant. And a Fell Stinger. We can get rid of some of them. We can get rid of 2 of them. That leaves them with 3. Interesting call here. I definitely think that's the play here, right? Just another Nahiri here.
I'll wet my blades.
Get back a harvester. And then do it all over again. Alright. Okay. Go for the throw. Really? Okay. Interesting. I mean, we still get the knife trigger. Yeah. Alright. Sure. Okay. See what they have here. It's an Orzhov mid-range list. Clearly. Frasca. Interesting. So these are going to be 3/3s soon, huh? Okay. Oh, wow. Really? Alright. That is really good for us. That is really good for us. Okay. Interesting. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to draw this card. Alright. Well, that's okay. That is fine. Sacrifice a creature. Auto pay. Sacrifice that. And then
Nothing.
yeah. All creatures, all enchantments. Farewell was much needed there. Get rid of these wedding announcements. And then I think here we play a Bloodtide Harvester. Just in case they have a creature for the Bankbuster, right? To crew it, I mean. At least we can protect Nahiri. Our opponent takes the draw. Another Bankbuster. Nice. Okay. We love to see it. We absolutely do. Alright.
There is no
Okay. We attack. Play a Fell Stinger. Okay. Discard this. Play a land. And then another Bankbuster here. And just pass. We're doing pretty well so far. Okay. They mobilize a Bankbuster here. That's fine. Oh my god. What are you doing? Okay. I'm game. So I actually want to block with this Stinger. So I can get to draw some cards, get rid of their Bankbuster here. Opponent. They're just so hurt about this Nahiri. You can already tell. They're really hurt about it. And then another Vraska. Sure. They tapped out though. So, yeah, that's easy game for us here. Okay, alright. Okay. Let's get back in Inspiring Overseer. It's done for anyway. Okay, nice. Alright, so game one in the bag. Opponent made a lot of questionable plays here, but it's good for us, right? So, a lot of weddings and wedding announcements, a lot of things, right? So, Spell Pierce and Loran instead of the Malacator here, I think. And instead of the Cathartic Pyre. And we're also Artifact, Instant, or Sorcery. Creature. Instant or sorcery or artifact. Alright, Nimble Larcenist instead of the Inspiring Overseer. And then Ertai is good, Elish Norn is good, Farewell is obviously very good. Do we bring in a Disdainful Stroke for these big Planeswalkers? Probably. I mean, I'm sure they're running Kaya and the Eternal Wanderer, right? We can try... Yeah, we can try 2 copies instead of 2 Bankbusters. We have a lot of draw here, right, within Fell Stinger. Yeah, but we took out our Inspiring Overseer. We have Ether Channeler, though. It can bounce tokens. It can make flyers. Do I prefer the Channeler or the Inspiring Overseer? Inspiring Overseer can go over the top, can also draw us cards. Okay, so Channeler can go. Alright. Man, I really like this deck. I really, really do. It's a 4-colored Nahiri deck. So what is this? This should be okay, right? We have a turn 2 Harvester, turn 3 Larcenist. No counterspell yet. Okay. Bankbuster. Huh. I still think it's the Harvester here, for sure. Hopefully no wedding announcement for our opponent. Oh, they just go for the draw right away. That's perfect. Alright. I'm gonna play a Larcenist here, just to see what that hand is about. Okay. This can go. Yep, that's pretty good. Shieldred's Edict, so we gotta wait on that. Yeah, our opponent is absolutely flooding. At the very least, we have ways to discard our lands if we overly flood. This is why I like this deck. Okay. Let's see what they have. Go for a throw on the Harvester, sure. Okay, they get one more draw off this. What's the most mana efficient play? I guess none, right? Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Take the draw, friend. It's nice to see Lauren here. Kill their Bankbuster before it can crew or anything. I love this deck, bro. It's so good. Alright, that's a turn late. but it's okay. We just need a Nahiri here. Another Nimble Larcenist. Okay. And this is the play for me, right? They fire off their Shieldred's Edict. Where I can go, because if I draw a lay down arms, nice. All right, we're dismantling their hand at the moment. Playing Informant. Oh, this is nice. All right, we can hold this up next turn. Hopefully they don't slam something big here. Okay. Nice. Alright. Let's see it. A double block, sure. Better for me. I do like the option of flyers here, because they're running planeswalkers, right? Okay. So if they slam a Kaya, Eternal Wanderer, anything here could be good for us. We just need to find Nahiri to close out this game. Alright. And an air tie. This is good. We just chill here. Alright, it's airtight here. Yep. They draw a card, but they'll be forced to block here. Elish Norn, huh? They'll be forced to block here, which is fine. Play Elish Norn. Just pass. Holding up our Disdainful Stroke. And that's game. Nice. What a game. Wow. This has been really, really fun. Love this deck. Alright, we're on the play. Hand seems okay. Okay. We have a turn 2 Harvester, turn 3 Overseer. Or whatever we try to do here. We can have turn... I guess having the Harvester down is better, because at least you can kill something. Opponent is on Esper at the moment. spell incoming from our opponent here. So I guess we just play another Harvester. Oh, nothing. Okay, we're just missing a blue source here. We have a lot in the deck. Void Rend on a Harvester, bro. Nice. Alright. This is really good. Initially, we don't want Felstinger here. I want to put the Bankbuster down while they're tapped. Skrelv? Really? It might be a legendary deck, right? Then Legions to Ashes. Yeah, they're playing all the removal here. The nice part is that Skrelv can't attack. I mean, can't block, is what I meant to say. Alright, Inspiring Overseer it is, because we do want the top deck of land, hopefully. Which we did. Nice. We can't crew and continue the onslaught, so I guess we just pass. Getting the land there was also good for Elishnorn, right? In case they tap out here. But they probably do have removal for the Elishnorn. Wonder why they're playing Skrelv and some like expensive removal like this. I honestly don't mind the block here. I really don't mind the block. Another Skrelv, sure. Return under your control. Nice. I wonder what they're doing here. Nahiri. Yikes, this is really good. This is honestly really good. Alright, 2 mana open from our opponent. Alright, Phyrexian mana. So that if they have Make Disappear, we can at least pay for it. And get a Bloodtide Harvester back. Kill that. It returns to the battlefield, but you know, it loses the Toxic too, I guess. So, nice. Alright, so a ton of removal along with Void Rend here. So Larcenist, like we said, we don't need this. Larcenist, okay. We haven't seen no 4 mana plays from our opponent. Alright, so Larcenist is good. Ether Channeler. Corpse Appraiser, Loran. Alright, I'm gonna get Loran in here. Ether Channeler can leave. Loran. Cathartic Pyre. Do we need the Pyre? I mean, what else would we get instead of the Pyre? Maybe some Spell Pierces, huh? Yeah. Alright, I'm game. Okay. Yeah, slow. Really slow. But this can Skrelv turn 1. Nice. Okay. Nice, we drew a Harvester. That's good. So what? Combo? Toxic 3? That's what I'm guessing though. Okay. Let's hope to not die to this. Decline. Oh, come on. So this is literally what their deck is about? We're at Toxic 9. Yikes. Oh, yeah, they opened up with the God Hand, obviously. All they have to do is just remove the air tie here, and then that's pretty much game. Okay. We have to remove this.
Get in, get out. Easy. I got someone on the inside who can help.
They said good game for some reason. It's not game yet, friend. It's not over yet. Okay. Right, I see what they're doing here. Okay. So we actually do need the removal. We didn't draw our... Okay. That was really lame, to be honest. We're on the play at least. Sure, capable hand. I guess play this untapped. We don't need the blue until turn 3 anyway. Cycle through some of these lands here. Get off this. Yep. Yeah, so they're just heavy removal. Surge engine. Okay. Yeah, their combo is really clunky. Really clunky. Means either they open with a lot of removal or they open with creatures that are unblockable. Shield Grid is okay. Okay. They get a card, but we have Elishnor now. They might have removal for her, but it's okay. Void Rend the Elishnor, sure. They're almost dead anyway. Yeah, their deck sucks, bro. Like, I've never seen something that relies so much on just a single card. Might have a negate here. Yep, that's fine. It's expected. And our start was great because we're a creature deck, right? So putting in these Cathartic Pyres was the right call. This game's almost over. Katuse is fine. They're gonna have to chump Katuse anyway, so we just need a creature off the top. Get Elishnor, sure. Well, we don't even need a creature off the top. We can just eat and alive this Katuse and just call it a day, right? So GG's opponent. That's what you get for a good gaming me. And that's good. Nice. See you later, friend. GG's. Nice.